Hi, I'm Jenna, and today I'm going to show you how to make a raw vegan no-fat corn chip. So what you'll need is 3 cups of corn. I use this organic frozen corn. You can use the kernels off of corn on the cob or that, and I'm using the frozen corn today, thawed of course, because corn on the cob is not in season. Then you also will need 1 clove of garlic. You can also add a teaspoon of salt, but I'm not going to do that today because I'm trying to stay away from salt. So after it's all in the processor, you just want to process until smooth. You'll have to stop at some point and kind of scrape the sides down, get all the corn kernels down where they're supposed to be. Take your blade out, and you should have a consistency that looks something like this. It's kind of thick. Scrape that. Oops, sorry about that. Scrape that onto your dehydrator sheet if you want. I use parchment paper, or you can use the Teflon sheets that they recommend for dehydrators, but I'm just going to use the parchment paper because it's cheap and it works just fine. And now when you spread it out too, you don't want it to be too thick or your chip will be really thick. And you don't want it to be too thin or you're not going to be able to dip it. Okay, so this is about what it should look like. You can put it in the dehydrator just like that, and then when it gets dried out, then you can, break it off into pieces if you want. Or I like to use a pizza cutter and make like the triangle design in it. So all you do is put the lines in like I showed you there, and then cut them diagonally like this, and then go the other direction, lining up the corners of where the chips would be. So when they come out of the dehydrator, they'll break off into the triangle pieces like that. So then you'll dehydrate at 115 for about 26 to 48 hours. I'll come back in a couple days then and show you how they turned out. Okay, so let's check the chips and see how they came out. They break off nice. They sound good. Very crunchy. So they were in there for about maybe like 35 hours or something like that total is how long it took it at 115. So there you have it.